Hello everyone, my name is Yuko Tomizuka. I'm a global real estate investment advisor. With 30 years of experience, I have so far evaluated more than 20,000 of property cases. Today, I'd like to speak something about the ground lease. Remaining ground lease term is short. What should we do? In Japan, especially for the prime locations, landlords do not want to sell the property rights. Japanese historically and generally have strong emotional attachment to the land. Thus, ground lease has been quite common in Japan. If non-Japanese investors find a good property in Japan, but the land tenure is a leasehold title, at this point, the ground lease marketability has to be considered. The landlord attribute and intention may have to be checked beforehand. Depending on the lease structure, points to be checked are different. Number one, standard lease had to be terminated. Points are false. Number one, seek the possibility of renewing the contract. Number two, deduct the necessary renewal fee. Number three, having the consent from the landlord. Number four, early renewal. Those might be a solution. And number two, fixed term lease. Term extension possibility must be checked. And the points are two, extension of the lease term and terminate and recontract. So let's start with the standard lease. This seems to be hard to be terminated. Number one, sees the possibility of renewing the contract. Generally, the lessee's position is strong, and the landlord cannot evacuate the tenure unless she demonstrates a convincing reason to terminate the lease. Number two, deduct necessary renewal fee. Looking at the court arbitrage reconciliation cases, the renewal fee would be 3 to 5% of the value of the leasehold title or 2 to 4% of the value of the land freehold title. And this can be interpreted that if the new property owner, new leasehold title holder, pays the amount, unless the landlord provides the convincing reason, the lease will be renewed. This is, however, subject to the land use, the past lease term, the leasehold value, and easiness to find a substitute. And number three, having the consent from the landlord. If the owner has the pre-consent from the landlord to transfer the title and renew the term, the property with leasehold will be more marketable. Number four, early renewal. The lessee can renew the ground lease by paying the consent fee to the landlord. When the remaining lease term gets shorter, say 2 to 3 years, to make the lessee position more stable, early stage renewal or at least having pre-consent from the landlord would be effective. Number two, fixed term lease. Term extension possibility must be checked. Number one, extension of the lease term. For instance, the total lease term is 25. Within the law ones, the lease term can be extended if both parties agree. As to the lessee's position, having pre-consent from the landlord would work to keep the property marketable. Number two, terminate the recontract. If both parties agree at the termination of the existing contract, both parties can get into the new contract. The format must comply with the laws and regulation. In other words, only the consent letter regarding the lease term extension may be taken as invalid. So the consent letter only may not work. To sum up, if the leasehold comes from the standard lease, the necessary actions to be taken to maintain the marketability. In case the fixed term lease expires in a couple of years, investigating term, legal extension, or possibility of making a new contract should be checked to keep the property marketable. Should you have any queries or doubt, please email to this address. And if you like this episode, please click the like button. Thank you for your attention.